Good afternoon, everybody. So today I'm making a new video. My name is Oyedele Olaoye. I'm the author of Explicit Biology and Explicit Chemistry, which today are #1 revision textbook for JAMB exam in Nigeria. So I want to make this video to show you an overview of the JAMB syllabus and the topics that you are expected to cover before taking the exam. So a quick look at the syllabus here. The JAMB syllabus shows about 17 topics, ranging from this one, the first topic, which is separation of mixtures and purification of chemical substance. Topic 2 is chemical combination. Topic 3 is chemical kinetics, chemical theory of matter and gas law. Topic 4 is atomic structure and bonding. Topic number 5, you have air. Topic 6, water. 7, solubility. 8 is environmental pollution. 9 is acids, bases, and salts. And topic 10 is oxidation and reduction. 11 is electrolysis. 12 is energy changes. 13 is rate of chemical reaction. 14 is chemical equilibria. 15 is non-metals and their compounds. And 16 is metals and their compounds. And lastly, 17 is organic chemistry or organic compounds. So that's about it for the chemistry syllabus. Yes, there are 17 topics, but I tell you, these topics are very elaborate, so they can take you a long time to actually cover if you have not been preparing early enough. I don't think it's something you can actually get crash if you have not given a long time to studying before now. But I'll give you 1 or 2 tips on how to go about covering this syllabus in a very short time. So what again I'll do now is to show you the table of content of the book Explicit Chemistry, and that would help you to also get some ideas on how to study for the exam in chemistry. So this is the table of content for Explicit Chemistry, and what we have done is to divide it into sections, which is not so in the JAMB syllabus. So you have section A, which is properties of matter, and under that you have separation of mixtures and purification of chemical substances. Chapter 2, you have chemical combination, which is actually the basis of your calculation in chemistry. Okay, and you have chapter 3, kinetic theory of matter. Chapter 4, atomic structure and bonding. Chapter 5, air. Chapter 6, water. Chapter 7, environmental pollution. Chapter 8, solubility. Chapter 9, acid, bases, and salts, just as it is in the JAMB syllabus. So section B is radars and electrochemistry, where you have oxidation and reduction and electrolysis. So what this book has done is to also closely mirror the JAMB syllabus, and that each of the topic in the JAMB syllabus are treated here as a chapter. Section C is chemical kinetics. You have energy changes, rate of chemical reaction, and chemical equilibrium. Then we have descriptive chemistry of elements, and that talks about non-metals and their compound, carbon and its compound, and then metals and their compounds. And finally, we have organic chemistry. So this is what the JAMB syllabus specifically requires of us, the student preparing for this exam. So what I would advise is that in preparing for this exam, you go through each of these topics and again solve questions from JAMB exam on each of the topics that have been asked. That might be difficult if you don't have a good study material. The past questions will be useful. Get the past questions. Try as much as possible to solve questions on every topic. So a book like Explicit Chemistry and Explicit Biology, what it has done, or what these books have done, is to help you to present those past questions in one piece. Take for example chapter 1, which is separation of mixtures and purification of chemical substances. What we have here, you have the notes, pure and impure substances, physical and chemical changes, and then you talk about separation processes, which are all the subtopics required for that chapter 1 or for the first topic in the JAMB syllabus. And then you proceed on all the questions, again from 1978 till date, and that is what you have here. So the answers to all these questions are further provided at the end of the book. So this is just the overview of the very first topic in the JAMB syllabus. And questions are a combination of UME exam and the PCE exam. Like I mentioned to you the last time, that there used to be a different exam before now called PCE, which is the Poly JAMB and Colleges of Education entrance exam. So you have questions both from UME from 1978 to date and PCE from 1991 when the exam started to 2009 when the exam was cancelled. So our advice, get a copy of this book, and then in our next video I would be taking you through questions and answers from this textbook, which will be the basis of our discussion. I mean, that's going to be the template for these classes going forward. So I think for you to join this class, I mean, to make it easier for you to follow, I would advise you get a copy of the textbook, and then as we revise together, you can consult the book, and then you can ask questions. We go back and forth on that way. So feel free to leave comment behind and let me know what challenges you have in terms of getting the textbook, so I can help in any way for you to get the books. So I think on that note, I would end this overview of the chemistry syllabus for JAMB, and then in the next video I will post now would be classes, would be explanation of each of these topics going forward. So on that note, like, subscribe, share, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for joining. Bye bye.